Welcome to Make It Your Own, a program about do-it-yourself projects. I am your host, Stephanie Taveras, and I'm really excited because not only am I going to be sharing with you creative projects, but they're also very inspiring and fun. On today's program, we will have Brooke Fenn from AR Workshop San Juan Capistrano, and she will be showing us how to make these lovely wooden pieces. Also with me today will be Sheila Bialka and David Deering, who will try to tackle this project with me. They have little to no crafting experience, so we'll see if they do a good job. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back for a sit-down interview with Brooke. Welcome back. Sitting here with me now is Brooke Fenn, the owner of AR Workshop San Juan Capistrano. Thank you so much for being here today, Brooke.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. I'm really excited that you're here because I think that expressing creativity through do-it-yourself projects and art can really add meaning to someone's life. And that's definitely something that I see, your workshop offering for people. So can you tell us a little bit about what you guys do at AR Workshop San Juan Capistrano?
Yeah, we are a DIY boutique workshop. So you come with your friends or your family. You can also come by yourself and join into another group. And last week we had a group of 15 men come in and create things for their wives, which was a lot of fun. But we've got kids classes, adult classes. It makes a really good date night.
Yeah.
But you start with a pile of raw material and we take you hands-on through the whole process so that you get to leave with something finished that you can hang on your wall.
Yeah, wonderful. So the event that you did with the men, was that a private event?
It was, yeah. Majority of our workshops are private. We do have a pre-registration, so you can go on our website and register, and then come in and we walk you through everything.
Wonderful. Now, what made you want to, open up AR Workshop San Juan Capistrano, or something like this?
Like this? I've done interior design for about 15 years and wasn't very happy with where I was working at, and last fall my dad walked into one of these locations, we're a franchise, and had an overwhelming feeling. We call it a God moment. He realized that this is for his daughter, and so just October we learned about it, and on December 7th we opened up our store.
Wow, so it's brand new. It's only been open for a few months.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, how do people go about booking a class? Can they do it online? Do they call?
Yeah, you can do it either way. You can go online to our website, and we've got a whole live calendar, and you can pick the date and the time and the project and register that way, or you can give us a call and we can register you over the phone.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, when I went to your shop last week, I thought that it was really fun that everyone could work on a different project, because typically when you go to classes like this, you have one instructor and they're working you through one painting or one project that everyone has to do. But at A&R Workshop, you can basically pick whichever one you want to do, and then you have an instructor for each table, correct?
Yeah, we had we had almost 30 women come in, and not a single woman left with a duplicate project. So there are dozens and dozens of designs.
Yeah, so it's very personalized.
Yes.
So if you wanted to do it, if you wanted to go in and make a gift, like let's say a wedding gift for someone, that's something that you would be able to do there.
Yeah, on a daily basis we have people coming in and making gifts, and it's personalized, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
I also did notice that you guys have a wine bar. So do you guys offer the wine there, or do people have to bring in their own wine?
No, because we view each workshop as a private event, you can pre-register, and then when you come in, you get to bring in your own food and your own snacks.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about your workshop. And then if people wanted to book a class, they can go to your website, which is anrworkshop.com/San Juan Capistrano, or they can give you a call at 949-482-1362.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, stay tuned because we'll be right back with Sheila Bialka and David Deering. And then Brooke is going to show us how to do a wonderful project just like this one that you see here. Welcome back, everyone. And with me today, we have the lovely Sheila Bialka and the very charismatic David Deering. Now, I want to ask you guys, what has been your previous craft experience?
Can I
crafting
speak for
experience?
David
Sure.
as
yeah.
well? Well, we're both stupid when it comes to crafts. So that
Okay.
tells it all. This had better be very simple.
Yeah. Have you ever tried completing a project like the one that we're going to be doing today?
No, but I can think back to camp when I made a lanyard.
Okay.
That was about 60 years ago.
Oh my
You
goodness.
made what then?
A lanyard
Oh, a lanyard.
Yes.
Oh, around your neck.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
and a shadow
I'm
box
impressed.
and a shadow box and wood shop.
Oh goodness.
He's way ahead of me.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. So
That's
tell
what makes
us,
him
Brooke,
charismatic.
Very. So tell us, Brooke, where do we start? How do we get this
So
started?
typically when you come in, you have a disassembled set of wood sitting in front of you, but for the purpose of television, we've jumped ahead to that part. So the first thing we do is de-stress. The key is we're gonna de-stress. Get our anger out. So you guys can take your chisels and kind of just shave away any rough edges. We're just gonna make these fresh new pieces of wood look like old barn wood. Yeah, just like that. And the key, David, is to not keep your limbs close to the chisel because
Like
that's
this
how you
hand,
lose
yes.
one. Yes. Yes.
How are you doing
typically,
there?
we do this for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
We have the chiseling. We also have hammers that make some good rivets in the wood.
Oh, this is hard.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us we were going to have to work. Of course, we're getting paid big bucks for this. So
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true.
that's
And you
it.
can also take the hammer. The back of the hammer this is the de-stressing part. You get to get your anger out.
Ooh, that's
Wow.
better.
Yeah.
That's better.
There we go.
Oh, they like that.
Oh, I do like that.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And then we sand it all out. So
Okay.
we've got these great little sanding blocks. And then you just sand it till the wood is nice and smooth. The sanding will help open the pores of the wood so that the stain that you use will kind of saturate in there and
Okay.
look really vibrant.
Now, do we do this kind of like straight, or do we have
Yeah,
to?
you can go against the grain is what we kind of prefer, but there's really no wrong way to do it. Circular motions are good.
And then typically, like, when do you know that we've done a good job sanding?
You can feel it. The wood kind of has that like buttery smooth feeling,
Okay,
and that's
I
when you know
feel
you've
it.
really
Yeah,
opened all the
definitely.
pores up. Yeah.
How are you doing, David?
Oh, this is so much fun.
Yeah?
This is great.
Just
Not too hard, huh?
behave yourself, Dave.
Reminds me of summer camp. But we never did anything like this in summer camp.
And once the wood is really nice and smooth, then we get to play around with the power tools.
Okay.
So if you feel like you are done sanding,
Yep.
you can go ahead and flip
Feels
that,
nice.
flip it over. Have you used a drill before?
Never, never.
Fun. One of the funnest things about this is we get to watch women use power tools for the first time and you can literally see the empowerment happening within them.
Good choice of words.
We are all about empowering women. So it's very simple, and I did us all a favor and got self-tapping screws. So if you want to grab that screw and this hammer, you can just tap it right into the top there or push it in. That works too.
I like
Perfect.
hammering.
All right, and then we've got a drill all ready for you. So you just stick it in the top of the screw.
Now see if I have anything like this to have done at home, I call David. Because he's good with these kind of things. Oh look,
That's
it's
perfect.
It's going in.
There we go. All
Oh.
right.
I got to put a bit
A
of
little weight down on
There
it.
you go. There you go.
Perfect. And then
I've
we
been at the
just
dentist.
we use our little sanding blocks here as a measuring tool, but you just repeat the same process with that one.
Okay.
And this is our hanging hardware, so that when you are done, you can hang it up on the wall.
Oh, not very good with this now.
You can force it down with your thumb. Yep.
I feel like I've done 8 hours of work.
By the time you're done, we'll get you to build a house.
I was going to say, I'll be here all night. Are you ready for midnight?
You'll be
shift.
building sets with us on the stage today.
No, my building days are over, I'm afraid.
Perfect.
There you go.
Wonderful.
I'm getting the hang of this. Let me do 5 or 6
You like
more.
that power
I
tool,
know.
huh?
Making it. That's
that
perfect.
it?
That's it.
Yeah,
And then it's
your
all
turn.
ready
Good
to
job.
hang up.
Well done.
Wonderful.
You need a measuring block
Right.
to measure where you're going to put your...
Stephanie has done this already, so
I
she
have.
should be a pro.
Really clever, this girl. Really clever.
Okay, so remind me, is it this way? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. See if she remembers from the
Don't
last
hit your
time.
thumb.
Now, if you come into the store, you also get to use a nail gun, which
Ooh.
is pretty fun. Yeah.
Ooh.
The women like that. In the
Oh,
beginning,
yeah.
they're all very intimidated by it. But by the end of it, they're like running around asking other women if they can do their nail gun for them. It's fun.
That's not this nail, right?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Doesn't take much to amuse us, you know.
I know.
When you get to a certain age.
There
Perfect.
we go. And the other
So
side.
how many sessions does it take for people when they come to the store to make something like this?
One.
It's all done in one session.
2.5 hours, depending upon how chatty you feel and how long it's been since you've seen the people you're with. But
Wow.
we start, and 2.5 hours later, you're walking out with a completed project.
How fabulous.
So it's not only creative, but social.
It is
Yep,
very social.
definitely.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
You get your anger out, and then you sit back and relax the rest
I
of
like
the time.
that.
Yeah.
Have
And
a cup of coffee.
That's a good part about it, that you can go with a group of friends. Like you can go. I would go by myself because I just had so much fun when I was there last week. But you can honestly go with like a group of girlfriends on a Saturday night. You don't have anything to do, just book a class online and you take a project home. So yeah,
nice.
that's wonderful.
That's great.
So now that we've put the nails on our pieces, what is the next step? And I know that we are cutting back just because we don't have enough time to fill the entire process, which
Right.
you mentioned could take up to 3 hours depending on how social you get when you're doing your project. But typically after you put the nails on, what do you do?
The next step would be staining, and we've got 5 different stains that you can choose from when you're in the workshop. All our stains are non-toxic, so it's fine for pregnant women, people with allergies, it's safe to use. So we would stain the wood. We've got tons of different finishes. We have like a barn door finish, and you can, what is the word? Dry brush it
Okay.
and do a lot of different finishes just on the natural wood. And then once it's stained and ready to go, the next step is prepping the stencil.
Okay.
But for TV purposes now, we've gone ahead and prepped the
Just
stencil
put the
for
stencil
you.
on there?
Yeah, and then we would start the painting, which is a
Okay.
lot of fun. So I will
Yay.
hand you all some sponge
Go,
brushes
David.
here, and you'll want to be sure to use a different brush for each color.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that way we keep the colors fresh.
2 colors
Two
there,
colors,
2
yeah.
colors here.
And at AR Workshop, we are friends of the dab. I know to the youth out there it means something totally different, but we we like to dab our paint. So if you want to dip your brush into the paint, this is going to be the white, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just lightly just dab it over the exposed wood part of the stencil and blend the paint in. Just like that. The reason we don't swipe and we dab is to prevent the paint from going under the stencil and bleeding. So this way it kind of keeps everything nice and fresh and clean looking.
Now, I do remember that right after we put the stencil, we put some type of,
We
was
do
it a
have, we have a
primer?
primer, yeah, that's just a little preventative. So when we get into the knots of the wood, I would just lightly dab over that so it doesn't bleed under there. But yeah, we've got primer and that helps prevent in case we've got some heavy-handed patrons in the bar.
Now, how many designs do you guys have? Because when I went into your shop, I mean, there were like hundreds. I couldn't even count them.
We've got hundreds of designs, and right today what we're working on is a plank sign, so it's a multiple piece of wood project. Just within this design alone, there's a handful of sizes and dozens of design options.
So if I wanted to do this particular project, let's say, instead of doing like a sign, could I do
You could do a
a pillow? Yeah.
You
Wow.
could do a canvas wall hanging like what's in front of David over there.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, so we can repeat the
And
same.
that looks like a tray too.
That's
you could
a
use
tray.
it as a tray.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
down below hanging on the table is a wall hanging. So we've
Very
got those in
nice.
several sizes.
Hey, Dave, I can tell you now what you're getting for Christmas.
We've only been open for 3 months, and we came up with a VIP card. So every every time you come in, you get a punch on your card, and the 6th workshop you do is free.
Oh,
And if you can
wow.
believe it, in the 3 months we've been open, we've already had a lot of people redeeming for their free workshops. They
Wow,
come
that's
in.
wonderful.
It becomes addicting.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that looks great. So now you can start with a clean brush. We've got also a great watercolor technique if you want to mix different colors into there. I can show you how to do that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me mix those two.
Okay,
Yeah.
so go ahead and dip and put the red where you'd like it. Maybe wipe it off on here a little bit before you start on the perfect.
Now, do kids do well with these projects?
They do. So the kids are not as elaborate of a project. We'll have the stencil already kind of ready for them. Here we're using the word dab, so when it's younger kids, you'll tell them,
They
bounce
understand.
it, bounce
Yeah.
it up and down. Yeah.
Bounce it up and down. Good idea.
Yeah, we actually have a bunch of classes we're going to do during the summer for a summer camp, so the kids can come in for a week, and every day will be something new and fun for them to do to keep them occupied.
How do they register for that camp?
On our website.
On your website?
Yeah, or they can call and we can register them over the phone. So if we want a watercolor, we'll take some of the blue.
Yeah.
You want some blue mixed in with the red?
Oh, yeah.
And then we just dab
Oh, that's
it.
looking great. Yours too.
And then what we can do is...
You dab right over the red, do you?
Yeah, and then we use another one and we kind of just blend it. I guess it's like a makeup, like a blender brush.
Huh.
And then it kind of blends it all in.
How very clever.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you cover everything.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm discovering.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's it looking over there? Oh, really good.
Yeah, it looks great.
We've got a lot of custom designs. So the one that he chose is custom. So it actually has the coordinates of his exact home address on it, as well as his last name.
Very clever.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
We were looking for something to hang in front of our door on our manor, all right? And we have found the perfect thing to hang on our manor in front of the door.
Yeah,
So
there you
fun.
go.
Yeah.
Excellent,
Great timing.
excellent.
Yeah. And we'll do some blue accents on these other flowers if you'd like.
Okay.
And when you come into the store, you get to sit with 5 other people. And then we've got a gal who leads us along the way. And then you'll actually have an assistant that's hands-on at your table, like what I'm doing here. So you can do as much or as little as you would like while you're there.
Now here's the creative part. I have two colors. What do I put in yellow and what do I put in blue? I know what I wanted in yellow, but I'm not sure if I want the rest of this in blue.
I think the anchor is a big focal point. That might be fun to do that in blue.
Yeah.
That's
so it
what
really
I was thinking.
stands out. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Thank
a good
you for the
idea.
creative part. And the original spirit, I think I'll do this whole thing in blue and then this in yellow.
That's great.
How's that look?
That'll look really good.
Excellent.
It'll
Thank
kind
you.
of pop from the street.
That's what I'm looking for.
You're almost done there, Sheila.
She is.
That's looking great.
Well, I've got to go around the circle, haven't I?
like she's done this before.
Now you guys are doing a two-tone.
Yeah, which is
Pattern on
great.
this.
I have a 16-year-old, and so she's one of our instructors in there, and she masters this technique. But some of the stuff she'll use like 7 or 8 different colors.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, it looks
I was
really
gonna
good.
do all of the little dandelions white, but then I decided it would look nice if I could do a combination of the green and the white.
Yeah.
Just put a little bit more color in there.
All the gals are really great with color too, so they'll make sure that what you're doing really flows and coordinates together if you're unsure.
Okay, now I'm going to put red in this.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
That'll look great. Kind of like how we did here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only the reverse.
The reverse, I like that. Of course, she's gonna get fancier than you guys down there with her project. You're gonna wow them, right?
Oh, knock them in the aisles.
So when I went down to your workshop, I remember doing a second coat on them.
Yeah, so if you want it to be bold,
Uh-huh.
you can do a second coat if you'd like to. If you want it to have that more rustic, antiqued look, one coat is good, and then we wait for it to dry, and then we kind of rough it up with some sandpaper.
I haven't had so much fun since summer camp. Thank you.
David, life is fun every day here.
It sure
is.
Through the
is.
woods.
Life in the village. Every day a new project.
This is your project for the week here.
Another exciting project. This is awesome.
You're almost done. That's looking great.
I know, it looks really
Good
good.
job.
Go around with the red.
Yeah, do you want to give it a try?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll
Oh,
take
I've got a red here.
Okay. Take this for you. We've got over 60 colors that you can choose from in the workshop too, which is really nice. So even if everybody's creating the same design, you can really make it look.
Your own. Yeah, I really like that technique.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot
Wow.
of fun.
That's looking great.
Where's that brush that smooths it?
Right here.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Our blender brush. we
Our
like to-
blender brush.
Yes.
I'm blending now, I'm blending.
Now, is there such a thing as too much paint? Can
There
you
is,
overdo
and
it?
that's why we add that additional step of kind of priming in case it's too much paint. But if you are all done painting, then you can go ahead and go for the big reveal, we like to call it, and rip the
Just take it
stencil.
off.
You like to go perpendicular to the wood. So if you go from on yours, like the right side to the left side,
Okay. Now, should I start at the top or?
whichever
Yeah.
you prefer.
Dave, have you tried blending yet?
I know he can blend some
I
yellow.
don't
in
know. I think you're going to have to show me how to blend.
You're gonna have to blend because if you don't blend, you're not
there. You're a
gonna...
professional now. You want to show him how to do it?
Oh, take my hand, David.
Yeah, take these for you.
Okay, blend for me, dear.
Well, you got to put another color on top.
Right, we do. What color might you
The
recommend?
sea salt that you use, since we are going for a
Oh, going for
nautical
the sea,
theme.
the sea
Yes,
motif?
yes.
Okay.
A little dab of that. This is a blender. Oh, hey, you can use this.
There
and
you
I'll
go.
get another one to blend.
Okay,
There you
now
go.
show me the technique, dear.
Well, you go over the top
Okay.
of this.
Oh, she's an expert
She
now.
is.
She's doing a
We
great
are
job.
hiring.
Great job, Sheila.
Then you take the other brush, hold that,
Okay.
and you blend it. See, like that. So it's not too thick.
That's perfect.
But keep your blending brush separate to your daubing
Okay,
brush.
this is the dabbing brush,
That's a daub,
and that's
yeah.
the blender brush.
That's a blender brush. So daub and then blend.
Okay.
Nobody can say it as eloquently as you can, though.
Have a little daub.
But you don't have to dab
Because
the
you're
whole
so
thing, right?
charismatic, David.
You know what they say, a little dab will do you.
Yeah, so there you go.
You want to try blending?
Yes, please.
Have a blend, Dave.
She's already an expert.
I know.
After
see,
one
it's so
project.
easy. We try to
Dabble
really.
in, right?
for
We do. We are hiring. We try to really, no offense, but dumb it down so that anybody who comes in can really be a master at
I'm
it.
glad you invited me to do this, because this is about my speed. Oh, look at you. Look
Yeah,
at
I'll
you.
come around and I will do this other side with you, and we'll see.
And I think you should highlight your name as well.
I will.
Oh, this is looking
I'm going to
great.
highlight all the yellow.
Oh, the yellow, yeah.
Yeah.
Very complimentary to your logo.
Ooh. So this is called the reveal,
The big reveal.
a big reveal.
You
Awesome.
can do it timidly and slow, or you can do it fast and furious.
There you go.
Should we pull yours off? Are you good?
Why not?
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. See the final effort.
Perfect.
Wow, that looks great.
It
The
does.
two colors, they look really nice. Great job, Sheila.
Well, wait a minute. I gotta get the. Hang on.
There you go.
Ah, now it's looking good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. So what are your hours at the shop?
We are open. We've got a great selection of retail too. If you're looking for a gift, we've got jewelry. We'll actually create our items for you if you don't have time to come in and
That was my
make them work.
question.
We
Thank
do
you for
that
answering that.
every week. So our retail hours are from 10 to 5,
Okay.
Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
But we also have a 7 p.m. workshop. So we are usually there till about 10 o'clock.
Oh wow.
So from 10 to 10. And then on Sunday and Mondays, we do completely private events. So if you have a larger party and you'd like to reserve the whole space, we reserve those days for that. Birthday parties, church gatherings, book clubs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, that looks wonderful.
Oh, Dave, you done good, kid.
It's gonna look great on your door. So we've done a great job. We got our hands dirty. We created these beautiful projects. Did you guys have a good time?
Wonderful. That was just so much fun.
When can I do it again?
And I love the end product of
Yeah.
all three of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They all
look
you guys
great.
did a wonderful
Came out
job.
very well.
Love
Yeah.
the designs. Brooke, I love all three of our designs. Is it possible for people who wish to do this to go on your website and find designs that they might be interested in doing?
Yeah, there's a whole catalog of all the designs for the planks. We've got beer openers, centerpiece boxes. All our designs are online where you can view them.
Great. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you,
in
Brooke.
today and
Thank you very much,
Yes,
helping
yes.
us
You guys
with this
did
lovely
great.
Very happy with
project.
this.
Very
I'm very
nice.
happy with it. Yeah.
So that was wonderful. You guys, you're not too skilled in crafting, or you say you're not, that it's not your forte. But with the lovely Brooke here, she's an expert. She did a great job guiding us through these steps. So thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having
Brooke.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Brooke,
course.
thank you so much.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
and it's a lovely souvenir.
It is.
I shall look at that and think of you, Brooke.
Oh, I love it.
We had so much fun on today's program, and the creativity was definitely flowing. As a thank you to our viewers, we will be giving away the lovely piece that I completed to the first person that emails us at village.television@vmsinc.org. Also, if you'd like to complete one of the projects that we did with Brooke today, give A&R Workshop San Juan Capistrano a call at 949-482-1362. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Make It Your Own.